Hello, this is Lisa.
And this is Joe.
And welcome to Cheap Date for April 22, 2006. That's Cheap Date, the show that asks the question,
hey, who here still has beer?
So here we are at the Arlington Racetrack for the 13th annual Chef's, what do they call this thing? Chef Fest 2006, where, I don't know, like about 100 restaurants and caterers from the area gather to show off their wares.
13th annual.
And, Bob, you asked the big question, who has beer around here?
Well, who still has beer?
I believe Emmett's is out and so is Rams, but there might be some elsewhere.
Okay, and Joe brings up a good point. Let's introduce our guests. So, here are our guests.
Bob.
And Liz.
And
Joe. Yeah, I'm a guest. Okay. You've heard us mention Liz and Bob, and now you get to actually meet them because here they are, live. In the flesh, as it were, or at least on the internet in the form of bits. So we're here at the Arlington International Racecourse for, as Lisa said, Chef's Fest. This is our second time we've been here with these guys. How many times have you guys been here for this?
I think 4 years.
Yeah. We started going when it was at medieval times. Yeah.
They used to do this at medieval times?
They did, and there was no parking.
Oh, really?
It's much better here.
So did they bring the food out on horses and stuff?
No, but they did a little show while you were eating your food.
Oh, really? Oh. So the idea behind Chef's Fest is that this is sponsored by, who is it that sponsors it? The Greater Woodfield Convention and Visitors Bureau, Chicago's city in the suburbs. Most of the restaurants from the suburban Chicago area are represented here. They have little tables set up where you can go and get, you can sample their wares, as it were.
okay, so what was everybody's favorite table this year?
It's a tough decision.
Or was it a combo, for instance, plum wine with ribs?
Or maybe it was the green tea with the shrimp etouffee.
Or sushi and
chocolate.
And chocolate-covered strawberries.
Too many combos.
What is this?
We're doing a podcast.
What's a podcast?
A radio show that's on the internet.
Oh, can we be on?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, we're here talking to
Nora. Kirsten.
And Nora, what were your favorite foods here?
Ooh, bonefish all the way with the shrimp, feta, and black olives. Sun-dried tomatoes, out of this world. It was great.
And the Weber meat sticks.
Yes.
Weber mint sticks? Meat sticks.
Oh, yeah.
How did we miss the meat sticks?
Oh, the meat sticks were good.
The meat sticks were really good. We got those early.
And it's like 5 minutes or 10 minutes till close. Where do you still find wine?
Right down there, the Menage a Trois, awesome.
With a name like that.
Could be free wine, you never know. Are you coming back next year?
Yeah.
This is our third year in a row. We got trays. We were all over it this year.
Oh, trays. That's us next year. All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay.
You got fans everywhere.
I'm looking at the list because I had some awesome ribs, and I'm trying to remember where they were from because we had ribs at 3 places.
There were a lot of ribs here.
Real-time Sports.
Oh, that's where it was.
I was amazed. I'd never even heard of the place. Awesome ribs.
Where is Real Time Sports located?
Real-time Sports is at 1120 West Devon in Elk Grove Village, I can see. It's on the program.
We'll have to head over there.
I've never even heard of that place.
The girl at the booth over there told me they were award-winning ribs, and they have the plaques to prove it from the Elk Grove Rotary Fest. That's right. It's a big deal.
Wait, they won an award in Elk Grove?
Yes, for being Elk Grove-based ribs.
The best ribs in Elk Grove, Illinois.
Oh, another empty beer glass on the table. Where is more beer?
So like we said, the way this thing works is all of these different restaurants. This is actually in the clubhouse at the racetrack, so we can actually see Arlington International Racecourse as the sun sets down over the. Well, it's not exactly setting over because we're facing south.
As the sun sets down on the paddock.
So the idea is that inside the clubhouse, they have all these different tables set up. You pay one admission charge, which was a very reasonable $30 a head. Okay, and we have some passersby here.
Where are you from?
How long you been here? You enjoying it?
This is my 6th year in running.
Really? And running? What was your favorite thing to eat here?
I believe it was the Weber Grill skewer of steak.
Stick.
The meat sticks, yeah.
How do we miss the meat stick?
I don't know how you did.
If you noticed, all the women are talking about the meat stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must mean something. Oh! And she
An 18-inch loaf
and
of bread.
this lady just smashed a baguette on the table.
Bread, she just broke bread on the podcast with everyone.
Okay, and now we're being surrounded by both Arlington and Rolling Meadows fire personnel, so I'm getting a little bit nervous.
Hello, Commander.
Hello.
This is
Commander.
Commander Dave Schultz of the Arlington Heights Fire Department.
Oh, are you? Do you know Jason?
Jason Wackel? Of course I know Jason Wackel.
It's a
And the
reunion,
show,
ladies
yes,
and
it is.
gentlemen.
And the show is...
And we have Chief Phil Burns from
Okay.
Rolling Meadows 2 tables away.
This is actually a podcast.
It is, really?
We are recording a podcast. And it is a family show.
Those are our tax dollars at work, ladies and gentlemen. Now it is.
All right, well, you guys have fun. I'm going to take off pretty soon here. So.
All right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
All right, Commander.
Be good.
So,
Someone just took communion here at the cheap date table. It was and it looked like a religious experience. They were speaking in tongues and everything.
we're talking about meat sticks, and then she smacked her baguette on the table.
I think they knew where the wine was, if you know what I mean.
Well, and she took her broken baguette with her. That was a little scary.
Okay, so Liz liked the ribs. Bob, what was your favorite?
As I'm scanning the list here, you know, there was so much. There was so much that was good.
Bob pretty much held the table while the rest of us ran and got food, so he probably doesn't know where anything was from anyway.
No, Biramasu.
Tiramisu. That's right.
Tiramisu.
That was amazing.
That was really good.
Ladyfingers soaked in oatmeal stout for something like 4 days.
The breakfast of champions.
And that was from Emmett's.
Right, Emmett's, which is a brew pub with 3 locations here in the greater Chicagoland area. Who else did we have? We're going over the list. Oh, there's a new Brazilian steakhouse, churrascaria, called Tejas de Brazil, which had they had chicken, sausage, and beef. And the line was about 4 miles long, but it was completely worth it.
The had the pulled pork sandwich from Durty Nellie's?
Yes.
Oh,
That
yes.
was very good. A southern style barbecue, mustard and vinegar barbecue, very good.
It was excellent.
And the ram. The ram had a great spinach artichoke dip on I think a garlic bruschetta, and then their meatloaf with gravy over mashed potatoes.
That was good.
They were
Both
out of beer, but
amazing.
the food made up for it.
Well, I don't know if anything can make up for that, but if it could. And where did you get that tenderloin, Joe?
Wildfire had it was a beef tenderloin and salad thing. I don't know what the salad was, a sort of a nondescript salad. And then, oh, here we go. Here's a gentleman. No, come on over. The gentleman from Mitsuwa Market is here, which is a Japanese market here in Chicago. What's your name, sir?
My name is Atsu.
Very good. How long have you been with Mitsuwa?
Well, actually, I'm a PR agent for them.
Oh, so you don't actually work for them. You're out there hyping. You're pimping them.
Exactly. Pimping good.
Pimping good. That's right. Free samples.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's right. Recording this.
We are here.
Actually, we got a whole bunch of them. We love your store.
Thank you very much.
Mitsuwa Market is it's a what would you call it? It's like a mall under one roof, really.
Mainly, it's a grocery store, but it's got a lot of different components too. A food court, bookstores, video stores, and bakeries. So we would like to call it now the Mall of Japan.
Very good. Excellent work.
PR agent.
That's right. And he's walking around with a thing for a putting green on the. Thank you. That's Mitsuwa Market. You know, these people should be paying us money for this, actually, for all these free plugs.
Our goal is to get in free next year as members of the press.
So what we're going to do...
It's amazing how official you look when you have the microphones with the little spongies on them.
And actually, if you were to see us, we're sitting right next to the bar at the racetrack. We're sitting at a little table. We have my iBook on the table, and Bob is wearing a lovely Hawaiian print shirt and a pirate baseball cap.
Aloha, eh?
But you know, it is amazing when you have the microphones. Everyone does kind of get drawn to you. Hey, what's this all about?
Indeed. Okay, what else do we need to cover?
Your favorite.
My favorite? I'm stumped.
Oh, we're off for cookies.
What do we got here? No, come on over. That's right. What's your name, sir?
My name's Scott Greger.
Scott, and what restaurant are you with?
With Apple Spice Junction.
Great, and where are they?
They're in Schaumburg.
In Schaumburg, excellent. And you got what, cookies for us here? Oh, very good. I'm going to take one. Are they? All right, very good. Excellent. Oh, we're great. Thanks for stopping by.
This is the way to do the Chef Fest, is sit here while it's closing and everybody's trying to get rid of the food.
All right, so when the wineries and the brew pubs come around...
I'll be first in line.
One thing I noticed is we are creating more attention than the people with the trays of food.
It makes me nervous.
Now, the idea is, when you come here, all the food is served, you get little plates of stuff. But you guys said that you saw people walking around with, like, people came here equipped.
Oh, yeah. They were really. People walked in with trays. People walked in with box lids. People walked in with Frisbees, and they just piled food into all of them.
Did I hear a paper box lined with foil?
Yeah, like the lid off a ream of copy paper lined with foil. And they just kept throwing food in it.
Have people no shame?
Apparently not. You know, people are serious about their food.
Clearly. What I liked was what we saw was the plate holder with the cup holder on the side.
That was very cool. I want to know where we get those.
I've actually seen something similar to that, but it's designed to hold a wine glass. And one of our favorite wineries sells those, the Glunn's Family Winery in Grays Lake. Oh, yeah. So that, our wine tasting, could that be a cheap date?
That's right.
These tastings, whatever they have in your community, are the cheap date. Free samples. If you plan it right, you make back every penny.
Joe finds a new favorite.
I found a new favorite. This is a little flaky cookie. The guy from the Japanese place brought it over. And it's a little flaky cookie with chocolate inside. Like a little splat of chocolate inside. A splat. It's a culinary term.
Is it a little surprise? A little chocolate surprise?
It might be.
Yeah, it is.
Who else was represented here? One of our favorite places, Peggy Kinnane, was here. Derek Henley, the owner, was here and asked us why we weren't here sooner because he ran out of his seafood boxty, which is a classic Irish dish. And also, there were a lot of chains represented here as well. Qdoba Mexican Grill was here. Rainforest Cafe was here. Who else?
Pappadeaux Seafood.
Pappadeaux, they're a big chain here in Chicago. One of Liz and Bob's favorite restaurants, Bonefish, was here.
Bonefish was here, yeah.
And I had a shrimp. What was that? That was really good. It was like a shrimp with, I think it was like gorgonzola or something like that, but it was shrimp and some sort of cheese, certainly a locale dish. It was delicious.
Wildfire was here.
Uh-huh. Costco was here.
Costco.
All right. Was
Dave
Costco giving anything away?
Costco had high roller sandwiches and something else, but I decided that I wasn't going to fill my stomach up with food I can make my own myself.
Yeah, I agree. I steer clear of the sandwiches. Who wants all that bread when you're here for, like, the shrimp and the crab cakes and the...
Right. IKEA had a booth here tonight, too.
And meat sticks.
IKEA had meat sticks?
No.
Why fill up on bread when you can get meat sticks?
I see a question for a future show.
Why fill up on bread?
One of the places that was not here this year, conspicuously absent that was here last year, was the Brookfield Zoo.
here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
they're not
where
listed,
We
but
got
they're
the
here.
cucumber sushi and the little Thai chicken salad.
That's right.
And the crab meat in the little miniature squashes.
Oh.
They're right under Bennigan's.
Oh, then you know what? Then we are not looking at a complete list. Liz and Bob have the complete list.
Well, we are professionals.
Harper College was here.
I'm aware. I didn't see their booth, but...
What did we have from Harper College? It was a vegetable terrine.
Oh, how was it?
It was quite good.
I remember whatever they had last year didn't thrill me, but...
Well, it's a new crop of students.
That's right. They're sophomores this year, so...
Oh, and Tony and Tina's wedding, or at least Tony and Tina from Tony and Tina's wedding were here. She was walking around in her bridal gown.
And lots of makeup.
In her white gym shoes.
And I heard someone commenting that they really didn't think she should be wearing a white dress.
Well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Gossip.
Well,
I just heard
I'd hate
it.
to hear what they'd say about Joe.
I guess I shouldn't be repeating it.
They also had the annual favorite, the chocolate fountain. One of Lisa's favorite.
The flowing fountain of chocolate.
What else? The Jelly Belly Company was here. I saw them handing out bags of jelly beans.
I've eaten so many jelly beans in the last week.
Yeah, the week after Easter is probably not the time to have jelly beans.
Someplace that's on the list that I didn't see was the Metropolis Ballroom.
You know what? Actually, I saw their table, but it was empty. There was no one there.
Well, that explains it then.
Yeah, you get that sometimes.
No shows.
All right, any final thoughts on the 13th annual Chef Fest?
Fabulous as always.
There was one other thing I really liked. It was a shrimp over a mango and avocado guacamole salsa, and it was served either atop a slice of jicama or a tostone, and it was really good, and that was from the Sheridan right here in Arlington Heights.
That was awesome. Okay, here's the real question. Are you going to bring a tray next year?
Only if I were in a strange town where I didn't know anyone, and that's not the case.
I shook too many hands today. Too many people know me. I'm not.
You can't be the tray guy.
I could not be the tray guy.
Or the sandwich in one bite guy.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us the story of the sandwich in one bite guy.
Okay, I was in search of food, as most are here, and as I passed by somebody's booth, I thought, oh, this might be a good place to stop. And just as I thought that, a guy turned around and took a sandwich, a 6-bite sandwich, a 6-bite sandwich, and crammed the entire thing in his mouth, right in front of me as I was standing there. And at that point, I just couldn't stop. I just kept on walking.
You lost your appetite.
Yeah,
imagine.
yeah, for stopping there. I was like, okay, let's go over here instead.
Awesome.
It's a good time. Well, you know what? People are starting to file out of here now. Look at that.
Yep, let's wrap it up. I have nothing else to say.
We should probably thank it. Well, first of all, let's thank our lovely guests, Liz and Bob, for participating in this and for...
Lovely guests.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Should we offer them a prize or something like that? Should we offer them, because they were participating, should we offer them a lovely parting gift?
Something that fits inside an envelope and costs less than a Three Musketeers bar?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I think you need to mail us something.
Okay, we'll have to mail them some. We'll get it in the mail right away, pal.
I can't remember if we said how wonderful the wine from Linford Winery was.
Oh, you did not mention Linford Winery.
We were very pleased. We liked the Vinda City Red.
You go there, don't you? They're local. I mean, they're like in Roselle. Is that where they are?
Yeah, Roselle. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been there in particular. I think we visited most other wineries in the area, but it's probably time to head back there.
Maybe you just don't remember.
Can't find my way back.
Where's Bo? He's in a brew pub somewhere. He was on his way back from a winery. He's in a brew pub. So anyway, as always, thanks everyone for listening, and we welcome your comments. By all means, leave comments on our blog. You can send us an email at
dish@cheapdateshow.com.
or, of course, visit our website at cheapdateshow.com. We love hearing from you, and thanks again to you guys for joining us. It was a pleasure having you.
And if you were on the show today, we have no idea who you are, so email us, and we'll try to give you due credit if you'd like to be credited.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Bye.
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 This podcast is proudly listed at podcastpickle.com.
This place gives me the creeps.
Hello, may I help you?
You can sure as hell try. Hi, I'm Abe Froman. Party of 3 for 12. Is there a problem?
You're Abe Froman.
That's right. I'm Abe Froman.
The Sausage King of Chicago.
Yeah, that's me.
Listen, young man. Entre nous, I'm very busy here. Why don't you take the kids and go back to the clubhouse?
Are you suggesting that I'm not who I say I am?
I'm suggesting that you leave before I have to get snooty.
Snooty?
Snotty.
Snotty?
Okay, Abe. Let's go.
No, I'm not going anywhere. No, we like to be seated.
Listen, young man, either you take the field trip outside or I'm going to have to call the police.
You're gonna call the police on me?
Yes.
Fine. As a matter of fact, I'll call them myself.
Yes. Call the police. This'll be a hoot. Here, give me the phone. I have another call.
Huh.
I've had enough of this horsing around. Give me the phone back.
You touch me, I yell rat. There's another phone around here somewhere. Find it.
Wonderful. I weep for the future.
Okay, Ferris, could we just let it go, please?
Ferris, please. Not too far. You're gonna get busted.
A, you can never go too far. B, if I'm gonna get busted, it is not gonna be by a guy like that.
Come on.
Abe. Ask for Abe Froman.
Shaky, bonjour.
May I speak to Abe Froman? The Sausage King of Chicago?
Abe Froman? Let me check the restaurant. Could you describe him for me, please?
Leather jacket? White t-shirt, sweater vest. He's devastatingly handsome.
Hold on one moment.
Yes, thank you.